everyone, it's always a pleasure to be in front of your screens. Welcome to this segment on US LLM tips with IJ. I hope you're sharing, I hope you're subscribing, I hope you're commenting, I hope you're asking questions, because this channel is a resource for you and for me too, because I like to be in front of your screens. But today I feel like I want to take my time and really address the question of how to search for jobs or internships as a Master of Law student. I have a separate segment coming up, or it's already uploaded on work permits, right? So I won't deal with that here. I will assume that you know everything about like work permits, your CPT, OPT, H1B, PPP. Okay, there's not like PPP. There's not like PPP, but let's get right on it, right? Let's talk about how to find work here. And first things first, you need to get your resume and cover letter updated, please. There are resumes that I have seen that make me want to cry. Right? And it's not because you don't have the experience, right? There's something someone always told me. It's about how you package yourself, right? And your resume, your cover letter is super important. Two things I will tell you about your resume and cover letter. Let me stick to your resume actually. Be as descriptive as possible about your experience. Don't be modest. Your resume is the worst place for you to be modest. It's not time for you to act like you're not proud. You are proud. Be proud on your resume. The second thing I will tell you is always get it reviewed. I'm happy to help to support with reviewing, and we can discuss rates. If you want to contact me, please reach out to me in my description, in the description box. But those are the two things I would say before you place your resume before anybody. Make sure it's reviewed, right? Make sure it's reviewed. You always need that, the second eyeballs to not just spot the typos, but to tell you, what can be better about this resume. So that's the first thing. I would also say another thing to think about is LinkedIn. Guys, LinkedIn is gold. I myself am not the best networker, but I'm working on it. But LinkedIn is gold. Be active on LinkedIn. I was telling someone a few days when she was like, oh, she always used to think LinkedIn was for busybodies, and I laughed, because yes, in America here, you should be a busybody. You should put yourself out there, because no one would hire someone who is a nobody or who doesn't command knowledge of their specialization. So LinkedIn is a place for you to promote yourself. It's a place for you to promote your brand, and I hope you know you're a brand. You are a brand, right? So LinkedIn is a way for. So let me give you one tip. You can attend class every day, and after your class every day, reflect on LinkedIn. It's a place for you to show your brand. It's a place for you to show what you're actually doing and what you're actually learning as a student. So please use it. Use it to connect with folks. Use it to reflect. Use it to follow industries and organizations that you're interested in working at, right? LinkedIn is good. LinkedIn is also a place to find jobs. Yes, I said it. LinkedIn is also a place to find jobs. A lot of our opportunities I got last year were through LinkedIn, right? So LinkedIn is also a place to find jobs. Now let's go to the meat of this segment, which is really, what do I do about finding jobs? I'm going to mention a lot of platforms, job sites that might be useful to you. If you're a student, right, and you're looking for campus job, you probably know of Handshake, right? So you should be looking at Handshake, checking Handshake out for like student jobs if that's something you're interested in. But if you're looking for external jobs, internships, I would say first thing to look out for is Indeed. I got my first internship through Indeed. That's where I applied, so it actually works, guys. It's not just a waste. It's not just fake people. I know some people feel like, oh no, that's just fake people doing fake stuff. No, it's not just fake people. Indeed works, and this is not sponsored. No one is paying me any money, but Indeed is a good place to find opportunities. ZipRecruiter, Glassdoor, LinkedIn. So let me tell you what I do. I set alerts on these platforms, right? There's a way for you to set alerts that you don't have to go on these websites to check for jobs all the time. Instead, these websites or these job platforms, if I would call them, will send alerts to you when positions that you're interested in come up. So what do you do? What I maybe I would need to do a video on how that works, but I'll go to the website. There's a way to set click an alert of that. So if you're interested in intellectual property positions in New York, right, you can't set that, and what will happen is that the job site will be reporting those positions to you once they are on the platform, right? And so you'll be getting emails. Like for me, you get LinkedIn emails, you get Glassdoor emails, ZipRecruiter emails, and Indeed emails, all reporting like these positions. These are the new positions that you're interested in. See relevant ones here, apply, right? And so that's a good way. That helps you do. So they do the work for you, kind of, when they alert you, and you're always able to check your emails and see, okay, that looks good, that doesn't look good. You don't have to go to like several websites. They can report to you. That's something that I feel like is gold and that really works, right? If you don't have the time to like go checking from 5 sites, let them do the work for you. Work smart, guys. Let's work smart, okay? So set those alerts. And the last thing I would say is network. I know. Network is annoying. Those small talks, like who cares about the weather? I don't, do you? Anyway, I know it's not everyone's most comfortable thing, but build relationships. So let me not call it networking, because that can be very annoying for some people already. But build relationships with people. Build relationships with your professors while you're in school. Build relationships. Try to build relationships even with your colleagues, because your colleague that is with you as a student today could be a law firm associate and can recommend you for a position. So build relationships. I can't tell you enough. In the US here, networking and having someone in an organization that recommend you speaks volumes, right? So I know it's not the easiest of things, but build relationships. Try to maintain the relationships that you have. Maybe I'll do a segment on maintaining relationships. Thing is, I'm still trying to figure that out. So maybe I'll do a segment when I figure out how to maintain relationships. So I hope these tips are useful to you. First is work on your resume and cover letter. Make sure you get it reviewed. Be active on LinkedIn. Set alerts on different job sites and job platforms, and then network. I believe with this you should be able to find an opportunity as a Master of Law student. Or if you don't, there's, we can still talk about what opportunities are out there for you. But thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate your time on this channel. I hope it's informative. Please spread this news. And if anything is not clear, feel free to reach out to me in the description box, in the information I provide in the description box. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.